In today's video, I'm going to be showing you an attacking 4-2-3-1. The subject of today's plug and play tactic testing video is the GYRFM 4-2-3-1 SWANSALONA V2. Let's break down some of the positions that you're going to need if you download this tactic. Starting at the back, you have a sweeper keeper who is set to defend. On the left, a fullback who is set to attack. Two central defenders, both set to defend. And on the right, a fullback who is set to attack. You've got a box-to-box midfielder who is set to support. A Mazzala who is set to support. On the left, an inside forward set to support. A shadow striker set to attack. On the right-hand side, an inside forward set to attack. And up front, you have an advanced forward who is set to attack. So this is one of the most popular tactics. It certainly was for FM22. It's been ported across to FM23. And so far on every update, it has performed well. It's a custom GYRFM 4-2-3-1 tactical style. Its mentality is attacking. Its in possession will look like this. Its in transition will look like this. Its out of possession will look like this. So that's the tactic broken down. I've shown you the positions, walked you through it. I've put it through its paces using 4 single season teams using Tottenham, Middlesbrough, Aberdeen and Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Let's have a look at some results and see how it got on. Let's kick off these results. Starting in the Premier League, we're looking for Tottenham Hotspur. We find them in 4th place, having qualified for the Champions League. If we break down their campaign, we see that they played 38. They won 24. Drew 3. Lost 11. Scored 85. Conceded 52. Which gave them a 33 goal difference. They finished on 75 points. That was 2 points behind Manchester City, who finished on 77 in 3rd. And it put them 8 points behind Liverpool and Manchester United, who finished on level points and finished 1st and 2nd. If we look at some stats for the league, we can see Harry Kane got 27 league goals. Son got 14 assists. He also got 8 Player of the Match awards. Romero got 13 yellow cards. Emerson Royal 15.48 kilometres covered per 90 minutes. And Sessegnon 15.41. Let's have a look at the other competitions that they played in. They were knocked out in the quarter-finals by Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Knocked out in the 4th round by Leeds United in the FA Cup. And they finished runners-up in the Carabao Cup, getting to the final but losing 3-0 to Manchester United. So that's Tottenham in 4th. And they finished runners-up in the Carabao Cup. Let's move on to the next team. Next up, we have dropped down into the Championship. We are looking at Middlesbrough. We find them in 4th place also, and they have been promoted via the playoffs. Let's break down their league campaign first. Starting off with 46 games played. 27 of those were won. 5 draws. 14 losses. 88 scored. 60 conceded. 28 goal difference and 86 points. Now that put them 6 points behind Burnley, who finished in 3rd place. It put them 7 points behind Blackburn, who finished in 2nd. It also put them 8 points behind QPR, who finished top of the league. But let's break down that playoff run. So in the semi-finals, they beat Luton 2-0 on aggregate to get to the final. And then once they got to the playoff final, they absolutely hammered West Brom 6-0 to get themselves promoted to the Premier League. If we go to the profile page for the competition, Akpom got 29 goals, Jones 11 assists, Akpom 9 Player of the Match awards, Lenihan 19 yellow cards and McNair 15. Let's look at the other competitions that they played in. In the FA Cup, they were knocked out in the 4th round by Everton, and in the Carabao Cup, they were knocked out in the 1st round by Carlisle United. Next up, we move on to the Scottish Premiership. We are looking for Aberdeen. We find them in 3rd place and they have qualified for the Europa League. If we break down their campaign, they played 38. They won 23. They drew 7. Lost 8. Scored 90. Conceded 54. Had a goal difference of 36. and they finished on 76 points. That put them 3 points behind Rangers, who finished in second and qualified for the Champions League. They did finish 29 points behind league winners Celtic. If we look at the profile page for the competition, Milovski got 30 goals, Markande got 17 assists, Mislovic got 6 Player of the Match awards, Scales 15 yellow cards, McCrory 14, Richardson got 15.43 kilometres covered per 90 minutes, and Hayes 4.61 dribbles per 90 minutes. Look at the other competitions they played in. They were knocked out in the quarter-finals by Celtic in the Scottish Cup, and they finished runners-up in the Premier Sports Cup. If we have a little look at the final, they lost 3-1 in the final to Celtic, so that is unfortunate that they bumped into the league winners in both of those competitions. Finally, moving on to the Scottish Championship, we are looking for Inverness Caledonian Thistle, and we find them top of the Championship, getting promoted to the Premier League. If we break down their campaign, they played 36 games, they won 24 of them, they drew 8, lost 4, scored 90 goals, conceded 35, had a goal difference of 55, and they finished on 80 points. That puts them 11 points clear of Dundee in second place. Go to the profile page for the league. Mackay got 18 goals, Walsh 7.35 average rating, DS 7.30 and Divine 7.22. Diaz and Henderson both got 5 Player of the Match awards. McGregor got 13 yellow cards. If we go to the competitions tab and look at the other competitions they played in, they were knocked out in the 4th round by Celtic in the Scottish Cup, knocked out in the 2nd round by Celtic in the Premier Sports Cup, and they won the SPFL Trust Trophy, and they defeated Falkirk in the final 4-1. So, a decent tactic. It's got Middlesbrough and Inverness Caledonian Thistle promoted. Tottenham and Aberdeen did quite well. We also had an SPFL Trust Trophy. So, another great tactic that is standing the test of time by GYRFM. He's one of the good guys in the community. Don't forget to go and check him out. Right then, if you are still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel and support the channel, I really do appreciate it. Cannot thank you all enough for growing the channel across the past couple of months. Really has been a great journey here on YouTube. I cannot thank you all enough. Before you do go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. There are other tactic testers. There are Let's Plays, rebuilds, Wonder Kids, hints, tips, tutorials, a little bit of something for everybody right here on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to end it there. Big thank you for watching. I'll see you on another video very soon.